1,000 questions. How to transfer the balance to headquarters when the company closed. Do you recall our question 14? How to close a bank account. In question 14, we discussed a true case regarding the challenges faced while attempting to close a client bank accounts. The challenges are 1. Bank requires a FDI notice, which is only valid since 2013, but our client is incorporated in 2012. Good thing is, this FDI notice can be applied on counter. Also, the counter staff said it takes about 15 working days, but we obtained it in following week. 2. Bank requires a tax filing for overseas payment, but our client has cancelled the tax office account. We cannot re-register tax office account. 3. Tax office allows to open a temporary account, but this account cannot be cancelled. We are worried about the existing temp account will produce future trouble. 4. We plan to withdraw all funds to a third-party account. Once the bank account emptied, we can close them without the tax filing. This was also suggested by bank. But later on, the bank informed us that the bank accounts have been frozen since the business license was cancelled from company house. So we have to go back on original plan, applying for a temp account in tax office to get that tax return for overseas payment. It took a half day on site at tax office counter. The temp tax office account opened, the tax return issued. On tax return, it shows the total RMB amount. It also indicated that how much it equals to US dollar. Because we won't know the transferred US dollar until we actually remit it using the exchange rate at that moment on counter. But the bank rejected this tax return. They emphasized that it must be US dollar on return, even it shows how much it equal to US dollars. We were stunned by that news. This is really something we cannot figure between government authority with bank. The bank staff had a meeting with their superior and informed us later it's okay to go for remittance. Now we are pleased to announce that we have successfully transferred funds to the shareholder and closed the 2 bank accounts. Yes. There was a little episode when the bank made a payment overseas. The day before we are heading to bank counter, the bank manager called and told us that the bank clerk was admitted to hospital urgently due to the stomach pain. The schedule had to postpone to a week later. Our client is waiting for this fund since January. We asked is there any chance they can arrange another clerk to deal with it. The bank replied at the later afternoon, said the same clerk will come to counter to do it next day. We were touched. Bank clerk handled our business while sick, but we also puzzled that they couldn't find someone else to do that. Anyway, this case is officially closed. We are H&R Trust Accounting in Beijing. Contact us if you have any questions regarding joining the company.